If you're getting tired after 25, 50, 100 or even 200 meters of easy swimming, this simple mistake is what could be holding you back. What we will go through in today's video is seriously going to change the way you swim and the way you train, as well as help you swim faster with less effort. So, have you ever thought about how many strokes you are taking per 25 or 50 meters? If you haven't, then you really should. One of the biggest problems all swimmers come across is getting tired after 50 meters. Even some of the fittest people I have ever met struggle to transfer their fitness into the swimming world. And this is because swimming requires a completely different approach to any other sport. If you want to swim for longer without getting tired, there are a couple of things that you must focus on. The first one being your stroke count, which basically comes down to how efficient you are in the water. If you train in a pool, you should always set yourself stroke count targets: 12 to 18 strokes per 25 meters and 30 to 40 strokes per 50 meters. Trying to hit these targets is not only going to improve your distance per stroke, but also improve your efficiency in general. So the first question that comes to mind is, how do I bring my strokes down? The first and most obvious one is, of course, improving your pulling technique. If you want to see me go into full detail of pulling technique, check out this video. However, for today, our two main focus points are going to be decreasing drag and your kicking. The number one thing you should always be asking yourself while swimming is, am I making myself as small as possible in the water? Now, the reason this is so important is because the bigger you make yourself in the water, the more drag you're going to create, the slower you're going to swim, and the more effort and the more energy you're going to use. Therefore, always think, how can I make myself smaller? And the first one is simply making sure your body is completely flat on a water surface. Make sure your hand is entering the water in a correct position, nice and close to your ear. You always want to make sure you are trying to eliminate as many gaps as you possibly can. And the easiest way to make sure you are doing this is to simply practice lots and lots of bodyline kick. Whether that's Superman position or number 11 position, make sure you are always thinking about trying to create the least amount of resistance as possible. Now, the second thing that so many people struggle with, especially coming from cycling or running backgrounds, is overusing their legs. Your quads and your hammies are two of the biggest muscles in your body and require a lot of oxygen. Therefore, if you are using your legs too much, you'll find yourself out of breath very, very quickly. Especially if you are used to cycling or running all the time, it is going to be very easy for you to try and rely on your legs all the time. When you are swimming longer distances, you want to use your kick as a tool to maintain a flat body position and find balance in the water. Before you go and completely forget about your leg kick, you still need to make sure your legs stay nice and continuous throughout your whole swim, which means you still need to be doing a fair amount of kick in your training sessions. So, before I leave you today, I want to know how many strokes you are doing every 25 or 50 meters. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video useful. If there's anything you want to see, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.